Welcome to another video. We have a reversing camera to install. So this literally replaces the brake light and adds a camera in, and then it goes all the way through to the front. So first job, remove the old one. We have some lovely destructions here. Brake light lead to original brake light. That's the original brake light. That's the brake light lead. And then we have this bloody long thing here to make this gap up. So I'm going to trim this right down, trim that, strip this, crimp it together. That'll be the brake light in. Right, so let's do that then. We don't need very much, but we'll give ourselves more than we need. Snip. Now I've got some spare wire. Happy days. I've got these lovely wire strippers. I think I got these from Maplin when Maplin was still a thing. I used to love going into Maplin. So we have those in there, and then leave that one in there. Come on, in you go. Get in the hole. There we go. And then we get one more and do exactly the same again. And that's two. The tug test works. So now we should have a brake light when I do. Oh, if we get it right. Brake light. Job's a good one. So we can now tuck that up in here, and we can probably test it. But I think I want to do the rest of it first. So we have this little plug here, which has got 4 pins, which comes to this, and on the end of this we have this. So this goes all the way down to the front. That, I believe, comes to the front as well, probably. Let me have a look. What have we got on the front? So at the front we have, so that's the power for the front. I'm just showing you lots of wires here basically. We have the screen that's at the front, clips onto the mirror. Don't have a rear view mirror, but there's a sucker thingamajig that goes on the windscreen. Then this lot here, that's the power, and then camera 1 and camera 2. I only have one camera. Don't know what the blue wire is. I guess we'll work that out when we get to it. So that's the front. And then heading from the back, we don't need that anymore. Heading from the back we have this that plugs in here, which gives us power that goes to the chassis ground and the reverse light. So that's essentially just a switch, that's all that is. So when the reverse light goes on, it turns on this camera, which then sends a video signal down this long ass cable here, which goes all the way down the side of the van to the front to the screen that I've just showed you. Right, let us get the power in to the reversing light. So this now comes up to here, which means this has got plenty of room to get down. Reverse lights somewhere around about here, so I'm going to undo these panels here, hopefully. Right, that opens us up. So we have a chassis ground that we can use, fantastic. And then we have a load of connectors in here. Quick bit of Googling, and this plug here is the one that goes and does all of the lights in this cluster, and it is the grey with the green stripe wire here that I need to plumb into. And the way of testing it, you get yourself a nice multimeter, always leave it turned off, otherwise you end up with a dead battery in your multimeter. Test for continuity, and you get a willing victim to sit in the front and depress the clutch, put it into reverse. And then you measure from chassis ground to all of these pins, see which ones give you continuity, or a bleep to say there is a live connection, and then you tell your willing victim to remove the gear stick from reverse, test them all again, and whichever one no longer bleeps is your reverse light one. So I did that, as well as checking online, and online, for a change, was correct. So I now need to splice into this one with my long power cable here. So, do I run it from top down? I think I do. No turning back now. I hate working with wires in such tight confines. There's like no room for error. Because if you make a mistake, you're kind of fucked. Use a slightly larger connector this time because they're slightly larger wires. No, not quite there. And we're in. Finally. Right, now we just need to re-plug that somehow. There we go. Right, now the only thing left to do is to get something on there, which I believe is a 10mm. Yeah, it is. This extension is a little bit extreme, but we're going to try something a bit crazy. We're going to crimp a blue in a red, just to get it that little bit tighter. There we go. Right, that now goes on there. That on there. And then we tighten the bad boy up. Just like that. And now all we need to do is run this up. Ooh, nearly fell out. Power done. We've just got to add the signal cable to run to the front. Woohoo! That's the hard bit done, I think. Shouldn't have said that, should I? Because the hard bit's probably going to be the next bit. So now it's bolt on the little cover panel and run the wire from the video thingy here all the way to the front. Lovely, so that's how that comes out. Haha! So we might have power that we can tap into here, which will be really, really useful. So any of you with a Fiat Ducato that wants to get power, switched ignition power from the front, you got this here. How I'm going to tap into it, another question altogether. I still need to get my video feed through here. So let's see if we can poke that through with some welding wire. I'll get a welding wire and just jam it up in. Let's do that. Back in a sec. I have a feeling that this will be long enough. Just about. Right, okay. And there's the welding wire. Right, if we now put a loop in it, and then we'll come back to the front, and we've got it here. Hopefully, I just yank this all the way. We have our video cable through. Right, we've been to Screwfix, got ourselves some Wago connectors. Wago. It's a way of getting 3 cables to connect together. You dump them in the end there. Yeah. So you dump them in the ends, and then you push down on these, and it should crimp them in place. Should being the operative word. But it's fairly simple, they're just a little bus bar on the inside. And yeah, let's give this a go. Solid as a rock. Result. Where's my actual power lead? Here she is. And then, hey, we got a reversing camera. The only issue is it's actually switched on here. So if I turn this off, ow, that turns it off. That's fine. Cool. Let's fit everything back in properly then. And we have a reversing camera, hopefully. Yeah! All right! So, should now turn off. Yeah, it auto turns off. And we've just got this little bit of cable here to sort out. That may have taken a bit of time, but ooh, that should auto turn off. It just did. Cool. May have taken a bit of time, but it was fairly simple. So the hardest bit for me personally was getting rid of the original brake light. The bolts were all just rusted in place, so you may have a difficulty there. Then it was a case of finding the right wire at the rear light cluster for the reverse light. That, in a Fiat Ducato of this age, is a grey wire with a green stripe. So I just tapped into that and then ran the cables to the front, and then it was pulling this off to work out which one was the switched ignition. And yeah, rock and roll. It now works. We have a reversing camera. Yeah, nice and easy. And I'll link in the description below to this reversing camera kit. And yeah, if you buy that, I will get a small commission. I think we have to say that these days, some stupid laws or some description. So yeah, if you buy through my link, I'll get a description. It'll cost a description. I will get a commission. It'll cost you no extra money though. And yeah, happy days. I'm pretty happy. It's a good big old screen as well. It's bigger than a normal rear view mirror. So yeah, it's going to make it a lot easier for trailer hookups. That's the main reason. Because when you can't see out the back, trying to reverse into a trailer without crashing into the trailer is quite tricky. So for race weekends, it's going to make it a lot easier. So yeah, thanks. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and we'll carry on with the camper conversion. Yeah, reverse camera installed, happy days, another job ticked off the camper van conversion. Bring it on, Paul. I've still got to actually put in this headlining restraint and a few little tidy up bits. I'm not going to film those though, but yeah. Paul is our camper van. He's not quite a camper van, but he's getting there. Like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy the series.